The Tarnished will soon return, guided by grace once lost. The Golden Order is broken to its core.
Foul Tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition. Someone must extinguish thy flame.
They will fight, and they will die. In an unending curse. For how else is a champion or a lord to be born?
Well, a lowly Tarnished, playing as a lord, I command thee now!
Brandish the Elden Ring. For all of us.
There it is, everybody. That is the official Elden Ring trailer for so long. We've been waiting for it. And now we officially have not only a trailer that shows off a lot of gameplay, which we're going to completely dive into now to try to pick apart anything that I can notice, but we also got an official release date, January 21st, 2022. Now, that is an unbelievably short distance away, and I will be very, very much anticipating and looking forward to playing this game the moment it releases. So let's get right into what we see here. So let's just kind of skim through the trailer and we'll pick apart what we can notice. So it starts off here in a manner that seems to be kind of similar to like the ash being risen or the undead being taken from their home, like in Dark Souls 2, being given a purpose and kind of a drive to push forward. Now here is very nice. It shows kind of the big open world, kind of everything that is like kind of how expansive the world can be, the different biomes as well. It goes everything from plagued lands, forests, to different types of like swamp areas. And then we hit our first interesting part we'll see right here. So he does a whistle, and then a steed appears. And the steed can jump over, from the looks of it, jump down onto from different platform to platform. And it can traverse across this large environment. And then we can skip ahead just a little bit and find ourselves in this very nice little showcase of what it looks like when you duel with swords. Now that's going to be an interesting mechanic, because I wonder how straightforward it may or may not be. But if we continue forward here, we see what what I appear, if we slow this down, back it up, from the looks of it here, we'll kind of take it a little slow. Right there, when he takes the hit and then goes in, it looks like there's a counter, kind of like a counter attack system. And then, of course, we do get I'm assuming a preview of one of the mini bosses. But this is interesting. After the dodge, let that play through. So right there we saw, not only does it have the classic Dark Souls 3 dodge style, I'll call it Dark Souls 3, I guess that's just the most recent, but we're also seeing what looks to be a magic infused sword that elongates itself and kind of acts as if like a crystal greatsword almost from the sorceries, but instead the sword itself is a catalyst. Now this is cool. So right there we just got to see a little glimpse of kind of how the verticality of the map is going to get taken into account. So from the looks of it here, it looks as if that there's going to be these little portals flying throughout the world, and then just as you hit them, you jump up and it sends you who knows how far. And then we see him fighting a mob of enemies and pulling off quite a fancy little weapon art with a nice big curved sword. So that right there shows that there's weapon variety and as well as different weapon arts, which if they expand on it from Dark Souls 3, they can really put a lot of nifty little touches on it. See a nice beast enemy here. Now this interests me. So he crushed a box in his hand, and two phantoms appeared that not only were different, but they were almost like extensions of himself, and they honed in on an enemy. Now that's going to be very interesting for what kind of application it uses for bosses, for mobs, and how limited it may or may not be. And then we'll continue on here and see a very nice dragon fight, in which he catches a god. Let's slow that down again. Look at that. He catches a goddamn lightning bolt and stakes it into the ground like it's nothing. But then you can see right there how the horse can be used to maneuver around the boss, and how it jumped up in the air to kind of get away. So definitely the horse is going to be used a lot, or emphasized that it's used probably more than normal. Okay, let's move on to the next part here. See a couple more little boss fights. Now this lady, back up to her again. This lady intrigues me. Is she friend or foe? I don't know if this is our guy or not, with the old basic sword and shield. She looks a little bit too elegant and kind of full and filled out, and like the size of her sword especially, it's making me think she is a foe. But even if she does, let's rewatch that one little bit. Even if she is a foe, she looks like one hell of a fight as well. Boom. Nice. And then we get to hear from who I'm assuming to be at least what we're going to be made aware of so far as the big baddie. And if he's ordering us to stand down, he must be of some lineage to this place. Amazing. That's crazy. So we get to see some more stunning visuals. A nice Anor Londo Part 2, we'll call it, an Anor Londo 2. I know it's not, but it does look very nice. But then we get to the next kind of teased mechanic, which I'm really interested in. Kind of looks like they took a page out of Sekiro's notes. Right here as he's crouching, he kind of performs like these little stealth attacks almost. And then they waste no time at all showing us that, hey, you want to be a wizard that just fires just complete nonsense? Go ahead. Fire away. Big projector beam. Sorry, it's Soulstream, yeah. It's exactly what it is. Looks like Soulstream. Which is really cool. Another couple bosses. Now these people here. So the guy with his hands in the air, the woman and giant man sitting, as well as the character shaking his head here at the desk. They give off, I don't know why, they're giving off friendly NPC vibes. So I wonder if those are possibly our very few friends in this world. From the looks of it here, we just got some more stunning visuals. Beautiful as always. Nice big swing in boss arena. Nice giant leap. And then Elden Ring appears. And then we get one more big glimpse at the baddie. And then finally an Elden Ring symbol with the title. Very impressive backdrop. So initial thoughts is I am beyond excited to be watching this. And I can't believe it's finally here. It feels like it's been forever since they even mentioned that it was going to be a thing. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am, and stay tuned, because as soon as I hear more on anything to do with Elden Ring, I will be right on top of it, and there will be a video covering everything we can find. We're going to explore and dig and pry and prod at every little piece of juicy detail we can get right up leading to January 21st, 2022. So, thanks for stopping by. Catch you in the next video. Take care.